Hi everyone, today I'm going to introduce you to the RAL D3. It's probably the tool that I use most in my color work. Let's hop straight into it. The D3 comes in a set of 2 folders, a little bit larger than A3 size. When you open them, on the first page you get a great overview of how the Design System Plus works and how it is ordered. All nuances are ordered along the color wheel. Both of the folders start with the non-chromatic hues, and then the first folder goes from the red spectrum all the way to the green spectrum, and then the second folder picks up with the green spectrum and then ends at the purple spectrum. I'll just pick a random hue, it doesn't matter where. So whenever you get the RAL D3, for each of the nuances, for each of the 1825 nuances actually, you get 3 original color chips. That's excellent news, because sometimes as a professional you will have noticed that you would need a color chip, but you need the same hue in 2 mood boards, or maybe you're working on several collections and it happens that actually this exact nuance is the one that you need more than once. So in case 3 is not enough or you lose one of them, it's always easy to order them at RAL separately as well. And that applies to all the nuances that you find in the folders. I've prepared for you a little example to give a bit of an impression of what else you can do with the color chips once you have selected them. So for instance, these are the 15 nuances we have selected for RAL Color Feeling 2022 Plus. And at a certain stage, we already knew which are the 50 nuances we're actually going for. But that still was not the end of the color selection process, because it does change the general appearance a lot depending on how you flip the nuances. So as a team we would play with it a lot, and sometimes we would have come to the conclusion that yes, most of the colors really work well with each other, but there is room to optimize it. So then maybe potentially we would have gone and said, yeah, we really love this nuance, but maybe we need to adapt it a little bit. So then you could look at the color code, you say, okay, the undertone is good, but we need to make it a little bit darker, or say desaturate it, or make it lighter, or whatever. Then we could easily just hop into the accurate folder and adapt the hue accordingly. So for instance, if you're still experimenting, I think this is really the best format to work with. We all know the problem of when you just want to see how a collection works, and then you're in a color fan and then you're starting to bend all the pages and you're not really sure if the colors work with each other. With the chips, you just don't have the problem, because they are separately movable. You can replace them, you can order more. So I think this is really an excellent tool for creatives that have to have a level of flexibility, that work on several collections at the same time, and that want to be covered for really a very large number of applications or actually tasks they could think of. So in my opinion, this is really an investment for professional color use that will bring you lots of joy and help your color work incredibly.